for them at every place of ambush. But if they should repent, establish prayer and give zakah, let them go on their way.
Yes.
Indeed, Allah is forgiving. But
Read
what,
6. Read 6.
But what if
Human,
you don't?
I want you to have 6 as well. The context as well. Go to 6.
And if any one of the polytheists seeks your protection, then grant him protection.
Go.
Yeah, very good.
Protect.
Okay.
But what if he doesn't seek your protection?
Okay, if he's fighting, we want to fight.
What if he's not fighting you, but he doesn't seek your protection?
Now,
what are you going to do then?
if I look to the context, number 4 says, except are those with whom you have made a treaty among the polytheists, and then they have not been deficient towards you. So, those who are non-deficient, peaceful with us, we are not going to fight them. Those who are fighting us, yes, we fight them back.
No, it doesn't say fighting.
So
it says
what?
it says
Yeah, it says what? This is command of war.
To kill them back.
and when the inviolable months have passed, then kill the polytheists.
Are you Christian?
No, Jewish.
1 minute, brother.
But Jewish.
Do you mind, brother? Do you mind, Habibi? Habibi, last
Please,
second. Please finish with me here if you want to speak to him after.
I'm getting a big lesson here.
That's good.
And when the inviolable months have passed, then kill the polytheists. Why do they say that?
Because these are the white who broken the peace treaty.
Right.
Right? And even those who broke the peace treaty, if they say, look, we need your protection, we're not going to fight you, we protect them. And if any one of the policies seeks your protection, then grant
grant him
him
the
protection. If I'm just to kill him, why teach me this? So that they may hear the words of Allah, what Islam teach, i.e. the Quran, then deliver him to his place of safety. If you look at 5 and 6. Okay? Why are you going away now? That is because they are people who don't know, like yourself. You don't know. Islam teach killing these sir. We are instructed to say to you the words of Allah. It does not teach this. Okay? If you accuse us this, we have to make the effort to let you know what is the words of Allah.
Oh, I'm happy to read and listen
And so on. So she have begged a verse out of context. She wouldn't tell you what is before and what's after to make a fair case. Because she lied to support her false beliefs about the Creator, which she believes he is a man who died, who was born as a baby, and was suckling. He needed mommy to change nappies. He believes he's a creator.
Listen, that is as absurd as
She lies to prove her Christianity. What, sorry?
All religions, Jews, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, all of them have stories that don't. It's stories.
If you ask any
It's
Christian
human
here,
beings,
was God
it's
a man?
human
They'll
beings.
tell you
What do you
yes,
think
it's
is the
human.
truth?
It's
What do
you-
you think is the truth?
I believe,
You
so
think that-
here's what I'm saying, okay? This is the truth. The truth is all these things happened. But we're living in this day and age. We have to move ahead. Yes, it happened. Wrongdoings were done from everybody and
So
everybody's
do you
side.
believe there was a start to the universe?
Yes, absolutely.
So how did this universe?
Okay, I'm not an atheist.
My friend, do you mind?
No,
my friend.
Hang on. This
You
is
know
good.
what
This
Islam
is good.
teach?
I'm not an atheist, but I believe that there's some power out there. But it doesn't mean that God, that we have to follow books and human beings that were
I disagree with you.
1400 years ago and Moses 4,000 years ago.
So how would this God send us a message down?
Do you mind to talk to him if you want to take over? No, please do not. My friend.
Common sense.
My friend.
Talk to him.
Common
My friend.
sense.
My friend, you said you believe in the Creator, yeah? You believe the Creator sent messengers or not? He sent messengers or not?
Yes, absolutely.
What if the Creator sent a messenger with a book that he said this book will be kept with no change, and you must follow this book if you want to please me?
I don't. You know what? If that book wasn't violent, and I'm not saying the Quran's violent, or the
We have been through the
or
Quran
the
now, we
Torah,
agree the
or the
Quran is
Torah,
fine.
my book. I'm not saying they're violent, but they're bad books. Let me tell you, they are.
Who told you how it can be book from the Creator, the God which you honor
No, that
and you
book-
worship, and you say the book from the Creator is bad?
The book's not from the Creator.
No,
That's
the
what I'm
book
saying to you.
are.
No, the books are from human beings.
So the Torah is not from God.
No,
The Torah,
no.
which was given to Moses.
A human
You
being
believe
wrote
Moses?
that book.
You believe Moses was a prophet of God who was given the Torah from God?
You know what? No, because
No.
I'll tell you why. I'll
So
tell you
how
why.
we know Moses is a prophet?
Because in his time he was a very clever and intelligent man. But 4,000 years later, things are different.
What if say
Things are
Moses
different.
was liar when he
You
said
can't get
God
stuck.
gave me the Torah?
You can't get stuck 4,000 years ago.
Moses was liar when he said God gave him the Torah. If I follow you,
Maybe he was a bit misguided, yeah.
how misguided?
Well, you
if
know-
God gave him the Torah and he said God gave me the Torah, like Muhammad, God
Okay.
gave him the Quran and
So
he
do you
said
know what
God gave me the Quran.
So do you know what happened
So
today?
these people are liars.
So do you know what happened today? Today I went and I gave $10 million to charity.
That's good.
Do you believe
That's
it?
good. But have you done this for the sake of God?
No, but do you believe it?
If you done it, that's fine. I'll believe it.
But I didn't
But
do it.
have
But
you
I
done
didn't
it?
do it. Now
Okay.
you believe it. Now I
Okay.
might be. I
If
might
there is
be,
proof,
I might be a
if
little
there
bit.
is proof, I can ask you give me proof. You
might
can
be-
give me statement from the charity that received your. You can show me bank transaction
Okay, so
or
where's
donation.
the proof of the Torah?
Quran?
Where's the proof
Okay.
of the Torah? Where's the proof of
So
the
you
Torah?
are non-Jew because for the Jewish people they believe Torah is from
You're
God.
allowed to be a Muslim
Even
and
the
I'm allowed to
Christian.
be a Jew, but we don't have
You
to
can.
live 4,000 years
I'll tell you
ago.
something. For my case, because if you are a Muslim having discussion with me to say, look, I don't believe Quran is a word of God. This will be a discussion.
It's a
Now,
history book.
I am saying
It's
to
a
you,
history book. It doesn't have to be.
maybe you are partly right.
Why
He is
is one-
partly
why
right
is one a
about
history book and one is
the
not?
Bible, but Quran is not the
Huh?
case.
The Quran is a warning.
Quran is not the case.
But why is one to you the one's a history book, the other one's not a history book? That's
Have you
that's
studied
fair.
Quran? Have you studied Quran to say this? Have you studied Quran? So how you can judge it without studying?
That's a good question. That is a very good question. But I have grown up as a Jew. I've listened to the Torah, not all of it. Okay, I'm not a religious. I'm not like sort of like you guys. Or I don't know who's religious. But I can tell you some certain things there. Huh?
But I asked you about the
wait,
Quran.
let me just
the
finish
Quran,
my point.
You're talking about the Torah.
Let me just finish this point. There are certain things in every book on this earth today.
My question was about the Quran, not about the
Okay,
Torah.
no, the Quran.
Have you read the Quran?
No.
So I invite you to read. If you don't take this copy, I'll give it to you.
No, and I appreciate
you're gonna
I
read it.
appreciate you
We're
giving
going
me,
to
but I
get you
can,
the Quran anyway today.
but I can tell you what my observation is going to be. Great history book.
You have the
beautiful
right to accept
stories,
or reject.
Beautiful, but I'm not gonna let myself in this day, and I believe in God, but I'm not gonna let myself in this day follow a book
You
that
don't
was
believe in
written.
God, by the way.
Okay.
I can
no,
prove
I
to you.
do. I do. Just because I
I
don't
can
believe in
prove
the
to
book.
you, you don't believe.
Just because I
No,
don't
it's not
believe
about
in the
this.
book.
I'll tell you
The
something.
book and God are different
God
things.
exists or not? You said God
Yes.
exists. Is God God of guidance or not?
God are?
Guidance.
He's a guidance.
Yes.
Guidance.
He is the one who guides us. He is God of guidance. Or he forsaken us. He said, I wouldn't guide these human beings.
Listen.
I don't care what
Listen,
they are.
you know what? It's very debatable.
It's
Because
not,
if you look
it's
at the
not.
suffering,
You said you believe in God.
No, but-
if you believe in God, will you
But
believe
when
God
you look at
wants
the
to guide us
suffering-
or not?
not necessarily.
So God exists,
Why
but He
is
doesn't
there
want
so
to
much
guide
suffering?
humanity.
Why is there so much suffering if God is guiding
This
us?
is another question. It's made by us, Farah. It's our crimes. Now I'll tell you something.
We can be the best people
God-
on planet Earth,
God-
and there will still be suffering. There's still cancer. There's still people dying.
Fine.
There's still these things.
You
Even
look,
if-
you are half atheist now.
How would you know?
You seem.
How would you know what is bad if you never seen something bad? You would never know what
This
the
is another
experience of
question.
being bad is.
Okay.
So what, you wouldn't know.
We
if
have
somebody
evolved.
died,
No, good point.
How would you know this?
Okay,
stuff?
I'll
This
go
is
for it.
why you're here to learn, gain knowledge.
I'll tell you why.
My friend.
I'll tell you why.
Brother,
because
if I offered you to take over, you are interfering. No, this is not fair.
No, but you're not allowed
Now,
to dominate. This is an open conversation.
We went, but I want you to answer me. You said you believe God exists. I asked you if God exists, is He God of guidance or not? Answer me.
I have a challenge with that. I'm not sure because you know what?
How you are not sure?
Because I see a lot of problems, and I'm thinking to myself, my God, if He's going to be a good God,
I'll make the
why is
question
all
in
this
another
going
way.
on?
Is God in charge of the universe or not?
I don't know.
How?
I don't know.
Can the universe go without God being in charge? There will be chaos.
Okay, so here's a question:
Huh?
Can Apple computers work without Steve Jobs?
Can an Apple computer? Okay,
your
but this
conversation
is a human
No,
example.
he created
God is
the
not
Apple
like
computer.
you.
The computer now works on its own. It doesn't.
God-
Steve
Is
Jobs
God like
doesn't
Steve
control
Jobs?
the computer.
Yeah, it can work without
No, but I'm
Steve
trying to
Jobs.
give you an analogy.
Yeah. You
can
see, you
have a
don't believe in
divorce.
God now.
You can no. I
You
believe-
don't?
But I don't necessarily.
You are
believe-
saying God is away from the world. He has nothing to do. He has nothing to do with what's going on. You don't believe in Judgment Day either, I think. Because there is Judgment Day,
Maybe
there is
not.
count for
Maybe
action.
not.
I know you don't. It's not.
Yeah.
And you're not the first Jews like this. This is common among Jews. But I'll tell you something. Our actions are counted. Every single action we do. God said in the Quran, our actions are counted.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Who told you?
ومن يعمل
Who
مثقال
told you?
ذرة خيرا
Who
يره.
told- But
Quran
hang
teach,
on, but that's
if
just
you
a
do
book
an atom,
written by
Book
human.
we're going to give you to read.
Quran
But that's
teach,
a book written by human. So how do you know?
prove it is written by
By
you.
human.
Can you prove it?
Revealed to you.
I can't. But can I ask
You
you a
have not
question?
studied the
Can I ask you a
Quran. Yet
question?
you say, oh, it's
Who wrote
written
the
by
Quran?
humans.
Who wrote
You have
the
not
Quran?
studied the Quran and you're judging it time after time.
Who wrote it?
It's a revelation from
Who
God.
wrote the Quran?
Revelation from God. I'm
Anybody
answering
know?
you.
Anybody
You
know?
want to
Yes,
answer?
it's revelation.
Revelation from the Creator.
Who wrote these words?
These are written.
By a
this is
human
published.
being.
Oh, you mean this is Islamic Dawah International?
No,
They
it's written
printed them.
by a human being.
But the source, the original, is
There's a gap.
revelation
There's a
from
gap
God.
between God. There's a gap. There's a difference
No,
between
no.
God and the writer.
No, you believe God exists,
Exactly
but
my
He's not
point.
in
Thank
charge
you.
of the
That's
world.
What he's telling you.
How you can say I believe in my Creator? Now, why you pray to God to help you when you are in difficulty? If He is not running the universe,
That's fine.
how you
I'm
pray
allowed
to
to
someone
pray.
who is not in charge? You are asking God to help you when you are in difficulty, but at the same time you are saying, look, the world is run without God interfering. Why you pray for Him when you are in difficulty?
Why not?
Because you said He is not in charge of the universe.
That's the thing, Ali, right?
How you can pray for
Ali,
Him
it
then?
doesn't have to be one or the other.
أخي, if you, I need to pray Hassan. Allah lazim.
I don't even know what you guys were Brother, discussing. give I me just the came Quran. in.
So
Yeah,
he
give
is
it
a
after.
Jew.
It
He does not
doesn't
believe
have
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is
to
running the
be
world.
one or the
He
other.
believes in God.